Hello everyone and welcome back. This is game number 2 of the losers round finals between Indypride and Prussian Prince. This time Indypride chose the map. It is Heat of Mountains, a very good map. I love this map for competitive play. Great crabbing options along the side, 3 buildings. It's just great. Indypride's bringing the exactly the same army you brought in the last game, a classic Indypride Katana Corps with that Katana hero there. Yara Ishigaru spear line up front, couple monks in the back, and the cavalry here off to the side along with 2 Great Guard. Prussian Prince definitely bringing a different army after last time. It's kind of interesting, and I don't know if I agree with it, but we'll see how it works here. I got a front line of Yara Ishigaru, but no experience, which is very risky. The Ashigaru spear wall does not work very well without any experience. You can actually cut through it fairly easily with swords, which Indypride loves bringing a lot of like he did in this game. They're backed up surprisingly by no dachis, which I think having the Yara Ishigaru up in front kind of really ruins your charge. So I don't think these units work very well together, the spear wall and the no dachis, but we'll have to see how it works. Bring more cavalry this time too. It looks like we just got 3 already cavalry. Look on the mini-map, looks like that's it. And we got a Naginata monk over here on the side. A couple more I think I saw in the back. Yeah, there they are. And moving up ahead to capture buildings. Way over here we have another Naginata monk going to capture this building. He'll be going up against the Yara Ishigaru and should win there. Unless maybe if he attacks head on, because Yara Ishigaru has 5 experience. If he goes into spear wall, that Yara Ishigaru could definitely win against the Naginata monk. Both sides squaring off here. In the middle, it will be Indypride's job to attack, as he is a designated attacker and the map chooser. I should mention, it's also dusk. Interesting choice. Makes a nice little atmosphere as we could see the sun setting on Prussian Prince's time in this tournament. As if he loses this game, he is out. He's one of the favorites to win this tournament. And by judging what people were saying, seems to be the favorite in this matchup, but only slightly. And I think both these players are so good that trying to call this either way before it actually happens is pure folly. So we'll have to see how this goes. The Yara Ishigaru are moving forward for Prussian Prince in spear wall. You may just be going in and having them attack first and wait till they're completely depleted and routed and then attacking with the no-dachis, which actually can work pretty well, as you can just get some good charges into the hurt units of Indypride and hopefully scatter them all with one big charge. But it's a bit of a gamble, especially because once they're done fighting the Yara Ishigaru, they'll be pretty disorganized. It's hard to actually get a good charge off against a disorganized unit. You just don't hit that many guys before the unit stops and loses momentum. But anyway, we got a little cavalry battle going here. The Great Guard and the Yari cavalry. Looks like the Great Guard should win this easily, but actually the numbers are quite even there after that initial charge. Yara Ishigaru way over here. Looks like he's going to get routed there for Indypride, so Prussian Prince will be free to capture that building, which is the workshop. Very good for an army that's trying to grind it. And no, he's going right in with the no-dachi. He's not waiting for his Yara Ishigaru to rout. He's just going to go straight in there, and they're not going to get a very good charge off. Like I said, too many bodies in front of him. Again, I don't really like that sort of army, but we'll see if it works. He's actually doing some pretty good damage at this point. Katana Samurai already down to half strength on that unit. General's actually engaged in melee too as well, down to 19 men already. So if he can get the general here, that'll be really good for Prussian Prince. Got some bonsais and inspires and hold firms going as well on Indypride's side. We got wavering on both sides. It's going to be a very tough. As you can see, this Yara Ishigaru here is shattered with 107 men. So see, the fresh Yara Ishigaru is really not very dependable at all. Yari cavalry moving up 46 men, going to get a big charge here into Prussian Prince's lines. Oh man, into the rear of those Ashigaru no-dachi. That's going to be huge. Look at all that wavering and routing. And Indypride just might be on the verge of a big upset, sweeping this series 2-0 if you can just keep this momentum up, because Prussian Prince is wavering all over the place. General now being attacked by, actually going right through into more infantry. Actually, Samurai, mass wavering here. This whole flank of Prussian Prince's side is just going to get completely routed. Though he does have a bonsai active on these no-dachi, so maybe hold out a little longer. But actually, Indypride's not really taking this too well, as this infantry is just dissolving here. Looks like the no-dachis on this side did their job and managed to just get some big charges off and sort of pulls out a stealth win. You didn't really expect this side to be crumbling so much, but Prussian Prince could pull out on this flank, and whoever wins over here first, he can collapse in, and Prussian Prince pulling out, I think, is a bit of a surprise win here after seeing how the battle initially started. Looks like Indypride definitely had the advantage, but it looks like Prussian Prince is actually going to turn this battle on its head. General's at 19 men, fighting a Katana hero at 21, but he's backed up by a no-dachi. So Prussian Prince better hope that his general can hold out there against that Katana hero. That could be a big morale shock. And oh, cavalry coming in here from the rear. Looks like they were over there on the side. He has the work shot now, which will be huge in this late stage of the game. All that defense will matter, as he just got to grind this one out. Cavalry makes a big charge and sends these units running, and Prussian Prince very quickly turning this battle around. I really thought the Indypride had a big advantage here, but there it is. Prussian Prince very quickly turns that battle around and wins ties up the series 1-1 on Indypride's turf. We're going to Game 3. I'll see you back on the main menu. Actually, that's not true, because I didn't just see this Katana here. A 5-man. The battle's not... Oh, okay, there it is. Now it's over. Now I'll see you back on the main menu. So that was a very interesting build there from Prussian Prince, but it ended up working. I admit I had my doubts, but hey, works it works. Cavalry there was a little less of an impact than I thought they might have been, and I thought the Indypride was going to win that cavalry battle having one more unit of cavalry, but looks like Prussian Prince just ended up pulling it out there. He had a little bit of more spear support on that side once he had routed that Yari Ashigaru for Indypride. And it's been unfortunate. Maybe if Indypride had just sacrificed that building and put him in the main line, could have maybe turned it around, been that extra bit of strength there on that wing. Maybe pulled it out, but the Nodachis ended up doing their job and managed to cut right through with the Yari Ashigaru tanking. And very good battle there by both players, but Prussian Prince ties up this series. It is now 1-1. We're going to the tiebreaker. I'll see you all there. Thanks for watching, everyone.